Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to my channel for another video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a relaxing, cozy morning routine, and I want to thank World Watch News for sponsoring today's video. I always think in the mornings when I get up and I don't have to rush out the door and I get time to talk to my kids and they don't have to rush out the door, and if we need to sleep longer or get up earlier, we have the freedom and flexibility to do that, and it always reminds me what a blessing homeschooling is. So I hope you guys enjoy coming along for my morning routine. So like I already told you guys, World Watch News is sponsoring this Christmas homeschool mom morning routine, and I want to thank them for continuing to partner with me on my channel. I wanted to share them in this video with you guys because they are a part of our everyday homeschool morning routine. We do not miss an episode unless we are out of town or something like that. We love watching World Watch News every single day in our homeschool. I found them several years ago and have just absolutely loved every single episode. We've been watching them for going on 4 years, which is so incredible, and I'm so thankful that they saw the need for something like this within the homeschooling community and really just in the journalism and news broadcasting community, and stepped in to create something that is fact-based reporting with a Christian worldview, and give you all of the current events, fun, feel-good stories, interesting historical segments, and just all kinds of really wonderful things that they package up in a 10-minute segment that we watch every single day. Of course, you can watch World Watch News anywhere at any time. You don't have to do it in your morning routine. I see other homeschooling families watching it over lunch. I see other homeschooling families watching it together at night when parents have come home from work. So there really is no wrong way to watch it, but it is such a blessing in our homeschool. There's so much noise, so much confusion, so much distraction going on, and so it is truly incredible to be able to hear the facts without any of that and be able to make informed opinions or thoughts or have meaningful conversations based off of what we watched. And I just always want to encourage you as a mom of older kids, with one graduating this year, just how important it is to talk through cultural issues with your children, what is going on in our world, so that they are informed with facts and mostly informed with God's word to base their opinion and their thought upon. Because if you are not informing your kids, trust me, they are getting their thoughts and opinions and probably a lot of confusion from other places. I always get asked whenever I share World Watch News how old your kids should be to begin watching it. And I just want to encourage you that even if your children are younger, there is a benefit to expanding their minds, showing them that they're not the only people in the world, that their community and where they live and what they do isn't the only way that people are living. I think that's really important. Little kids are very myopic in their view and they only see what's in front of them. And part of growing up and maturing is understanding that the world is a vast place and God cares for it all. So I don't think that there's any age that's too young to start watching World Watch News. However, when they do have a topic that is more for a mature audience, mature being a discretionary term, when they're going to be speaking on things that are going on in our world or in politics or different policies, they will insert a little heads up that story number, whatever, you might want to watch with your younger children because they may need some further explanation, or if that's a conversation you're not ready to have with your kids, they give you a heads up on it too. So my friends at World Watch News have been so generous to my community, and I am so thankful to them because I get to offer you guys a really great Christmas gift. And the Christmas gift that I have to give to you today is 3 months of World Watch News for free. When you use my code Ashley3 at checkout, you're going to get 3 months of World Watch News for free plus a 7-day free trial. So don't freak out if it says something like that. It's the way that their system operates. But when you go to checkout, just put in my code, which is right here on the screen and also down in the description box, and you'll be able to take advantage of 3 months of World Watch News for free. I know that you and your children will absolutely love it. I can't recommend it enough. 10 out of 10 isn't high enough to sing the praises of World Watch News, and so I am excited to share them with you guys. So all the information to World Watch News will be down below for you guys. Take advantage of that offer. It is available for a limited time only. I am not going to always have that great of an offer to provide you guys, so go ahead and grab it now. So everything that I have showed you guys up until this point has been, you know, in the morning before we're starting our school day. So this week is actually the week leading up to Thanksgiving when I am filming this, and we are taking a shortened school week this week, like many of you guys, not doing nothing because there's no reason to take a whole week off for us. We're not traveling out of town or anything like that, but we are kind of minimizing things down because we are going to be taking off Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and then my birthday is this weekend. So we're just doing a shortened school week and a more minimal school week, but World Watch News is something that we do every day, even when we are, you know, kind of paring it down a little bit in our homeschool. So everyone is doing their chores right now. We are going to sit down and do our Bible study, World Watch News, and we're going to do our Christmas Carol unit study from Campfire, and then after that everyone is going to do their BJU courses only. My oldest daughter is in the middle of some college classes, so she is going to have to work in those, but she understands that this is a different stage of life for her, and so she is prepared to do that. So that is a little bit of what this morning has for us. It's going to be different than some of my other videos where I've shared mornings with you guys because we're doing a lighter week, but it doesn't matter if we're doing a lighter week. World Watch News is always a part of it. I also have my cup of decaf. I had my morning coffee with you guys, but that was my regular cup, but this is decaf, and I got this really pretty mug. This was one of my new Christmas mugs that I got this year when we were in Flagstaff, and I love it. Like, I love the shape, I love the size. I don't know, you know when you get a really good mug and it's just perfect? This is one of those. And I love, obviously, the dove on the front of it. So I love this. I thought I would share that with you guys. But yeah, it's cloudy today, so that's why I have the ring light on. If you're wondering like why I look so illuminated, it's because it's very dark. Let me show you how it would look without it, just for fun. Not as bad as you would think. It actually looks better than I thought, but I think the light is better. So anyways, that's what we're gonna be doing this morning. Another thing that is different about today than other days, which you guys would have no idea of if I wasn't even telling you, is that it's a lot later than usual. My kids, let me know down below if your kids also, if you agree with this, if you have older kids. Letting teenagers sleep in is like one of the nicest things you can do for them. And so when my kids are all voicing like that they're really tired or whatever, even if there's really not a lot of an explanation to why, I do try to listen to that, especially on a week where we're doing like a lighter day. We don't need to get up and get going quite as early. So everybody slept in here, well they did, until about 8:30, and then I did go around and wake them up because, you know, we can't sleep until 10. I mean, we could, but I don't want to. So 8:30, got everybody up, but that's a bit of what the rest of the morning is going to look like, which I'll bring you guys along for, but I wanted to kind of share what's different and just give you that little update. I had my coffee in peace, and that was really nice, and then I got myself all ready for the day. more ready than usual for obvious reasons, filming, working, and I do have some other content that I'm gonna be filming this afternoon. So that's it. So it's about 8:45 now. They're finishing up morning chores, and then we'll sit down with World Watch News.
Be more efficient and less frustrating this year.
What we're hoping to see this year is that full realization of what the FAFSA Simplification Act intended to do, which was to make this application shorter and easier to complete.
Some of us are short, others are tall, but only one person can be the shortest or tallest in the world. And over the weekend, the two got together, the record-holding women, that is, for its annual World Record Day. Guinness invited the tallest and shortest living women in the world to get together for tea in London.
That's so
the two were also awarded Guinness Icon certificates for being some of the most popular Guinness record holders. Rumeysa Gelgi, a researcher from Turkey, stands at 7 feet and 7/10 of an inch.
In streets of London, Charles Dickens found himself in a moment of deep pressure and urgency just weeks before A Christmas Carol was written. As we hinted in the former lessons, Charles was now a man, a very famous one at that, a celebrated author across both Britain and the United States. Some say he was the first and most well-known celebrity in the modern sense in history. He was very, very, very famous. At barely 30, all right, so we just finished up reading our little lesson before we start listening to the audio of A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. We are about to end, but after today, we'll be at the end of stave 3. So about an hour left after this point. But this morning I thought, since we were having a lighter school day and not being rushed, that the kids could enjoy having some hot chocolate while they listen to Christmas Carol. So I'm gonna go ahead and make that for them now, and then we're gonna sit down and listen to A Christmas Carol today. It's about 25 minutes of listening on the audio, and that will give them time to enjoy their hot chocolate. It's actually the last little bit that I have, so I need to add it to my grocery list. But yes, we went over some vocabulary words they're gonna hear. We went over some of the historical things that were happening at that time and learning a lot more about Charles Dickens. I didn't know too much about him, so this has been really interesting for me as well. So that is gonna be the last thing that we're gonna do for morning time together, and then everybody will be off to do their BJU for the day, because that is all we're doing this week for school, like I already told you guys.
Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over.
You might have thought that no one was at home to give them welcome when they got there.
instead of every house expecting company, and piling up its fires half chimney high. Blessings on it, how the ghost exulted, how it bared its breadth of breast, and opened its capacious palm, and floated on, outpouring.
So that's going to be it today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed spending the morning with me in our homeschool on a cozy, laid-back homeschool morning. Make sure you guys check out the links to World Watch down below. Don't forget to use my code Ashley3 to get your 3 months for free. Thank you for being here and supporting my channel this holiday season, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye.